Welcome y'all to the country and farmer show. Rancher. That's what you've turned into.
Hard rock.
Nope. Since you've gotten like 20 million goats now, it's the rancher.
20 million.
Uh-huh.
I've got a few turkeys, a few chickens, a few rabbits, a few goats, and a bull.
It's like me with guns.
And dogs.
It's like me with guns. If you can't honestly, off the top of your head, count exactly how many you have in an instant,
There might be a few.
then make sure your wife doesn't ask. How many?
Well, we're having babies though, so how do you count that?
As a half.
Half?
Yep.
So
Yep,
how many
that's
halves does it take to make a whole, kids?
Three.
They changed math and the
Three.
way you write English. So
Sesame Street taught me 3.
three
Three,
halves
yeah.
make a whole.
Yep.
I think that's more like 3/3, sir.
We need to talk about a serious issue.
Man, my neck hurts.
Your neck hurts? We need to talk about a serious issue, okay?
Serious issue.
Yep,
I know what it is. I guarantee you right now, he's going to talk about the world's most important paper because this guy can't do anything we hardly do ever without the subject of something that revolving around poop.
Well,
Just saying.
we're out of town, out of being able
We're out
to
of
be
state.
taken care of by our wives,
We're out of state.
and we're staying in an apartment together.
Yeah.
And
Pray.
I need to inform.
Pray. Please pray.
I need to.
We're not going home yet either.
Nope. I need to inform this man of the fact that when you put toilet paper in a roll, there is a right way and a wrong way. It's actually caused marital problems in many marriages. It's actually caused a lot of fights and a lot of screaming. But when
You ought to be thankful I just put a roll on there and didn't leave you hanging, buddy. I
you-
could have left your derriere out there with nothing. Because you're so short, I doubt you could have reached that top shelf to grab that TP.
that is a tall top shelf.
Yes, it is.
That's a really tall top shelf.
You might have pulled or strained or... Maybe that's how I hurt my neck. Can I get workman's comp?
Absolutely not.
I mean, you drugged me down here, so I...
No.
Guys, do I not get help here? Can I get some help?
Do you know what you?
I did a favor for him, getting him TP, and I've hurt something.
Do you know what we do with a horse when it breaks a leg?
You take it to the vet, you spend $100,000 to save it.
No, we shoot it and get another one.
That's racist.
How's your neck doing?
That's racist.
Is your neck feeling better?
No, it hurts.
Okay. Toilet paper. Folks, it goes over the top. It doesn't go underneath. It goes over the top.
That's for you though. For this cat, because I can't hardly feel, I need to be able to push it against the wall to push it down. So it goes on the inside.
All right. I will get you an automatic toilet paper dispenser.
But I don't want to touch a button, I'm going
No,
number 2.
it's a motion activated. Motion activated. I'll get you one. It'll spit out one sheet at a time.
Y'all. Yeah. So, since you're going to bring up such wonderful things like something to do with poop again,
Are you gonna
I will,
bring up my-
again, I will bring up your driving.
My driving.
You're driving. I can't, kids, it's not even proper to say. I can't even spell it, it's so bad.
There's nothing wrong with my driving.
It's number 2.
My wife.
It is the number 2
My wife, after 5 years, has gotten used to my driving.
for 5 years. Now let's tell the kind folks watching how many years you've been together.
13.
14. You dated first.
13, 14. Yeah, okay. Well, so she used to, on road trips, she used to count rumble strips.
Yeah.
And she said after 10
I
that she was going to drive.
You know that one trip to take those pigs in that day, you did the rumble strips twice. Then we were on a county road that had no rumble strips. We had a ditch. We ditched the truck a third of the way in.
We did not ditch the
And
truck
then,
a third of
and then
the way.
about 20 minutes later, we did it almost all the way in.
Okay,
But
you
claim
exaggerate.
that didn't happen because we didn't have rumble strips. But let's just talk about the fact, just the facts here. Driving down here, we both drove about the same amount of time.
That one guy had road rage.
Not
That
one
one guy
person
had road rage.
honked, flipped us off, or flashed us with their high beams in any way when I drove. Not one time.
Okay.
How many times did that happen with you on just the honking?
I got bad hearing. And
I counted 3 honks,
I only heard
4
twice.
flashing headlights,
Oh.
and 2 middle fingers.
Oh, stop it! You're exaggerating again.
You're lying. Folks, that's a fact.
They were saying hi back in New York.
No, that's
back
not
in
high.
New York.
That's not even saying you're number 1.
Back in
That's
New York.
that's saying your driving's number 2. It takes one finger to say number 2 when it comes to driving.
Back in New York, we used to use the horn.
Where?
As a New York.
Okay, and that's another fact. See, you're
We
you're
learned
from
how to
New
drive
York,
good in New York.
but we live in the Midwest.
Yes.
And your driving skills compared here to there, you might be a good driver in New York, and I'll give you credit for that. I drove there a lot.
We use the
Their
horn.
driving's unique.
We use the horn as a courtesy, just to say hi. I'm here. Don't pull over.
But
don't
when you
walk
get
out
all
in front.
3, flashing headlights, middle finger, and the horn,
They've had too much coffee.
that's usually you.
So we need.
Does it run through your veins like tea does me?
What I do is I fill the sink up in the morning with coffee and I dunk my head in and I suck it up. So
That's close. He made 5 cups this morning.
I
I made 1.
We
He
need-
wouldn't drink my 1 cup though.
we need to talk about some of these things on the news. There was a road rage incident on the news.
On the news.
Yep.
Do you believe everything on the news?
Yep, this story I do.
Okay.
So the
But
guy.
if you're telling it, I don't know if it's like twisted and
Nope,
manipulated
nope.
because
Nope.
Shelby and me have we add a lot.
This guy-
ADD.
This
We
guy
forget stuff.
had to have been from Missouri.
Whoa!
He.
Whoa! Stop the press. How can you say that?
Because I live here.
You're a transplant and
I
you've
live
not
in
been in the
Missouri.
Midwest very long.
I live in Missouri.
You do now, but you didn't grow up here. You didn't start
that's
your
right.
adult childhood here until Midway.
That was a battle in the
Okay.
ocean. But
Oh
I,
my
I
gosh.
can tell you
Ba-ding!
I can tell you that that guy was from Missouri. So he got in a road rage incident.
No.
And
How?
hey,
I'm mad.
settle.
I'm getting.
You're,
Is my
yeah.
face getting red? I'm
Yeah.
feeling hot.
So he pulled a gun out because of his anger at a road rage. He got in it. They were stopped because the road was blocked, and
Now,
he
do you
got
get
out.
all the facts right so we don't get hate mail on you said a story wrong?
Oh, I'm sure I'm getting the facts.
Because
right.
I'm still getting in trouble over the word woke. And I still ain't quite figured out that word, but you've said that a lot enough on here enough that I had some hate mail.
Well, that's okay. That's okay.
No,
That's
it's
okay.
not.
It builds character. That's what I was always taught when I was younger. Builds character.
When I was a kid, you were told to build integrity and muscles and your relationship with God, not that.
Character is what people know
I
about your relationship.
ate
with
carrots.
But that's good. But don't eat too much. When you eat 4 pounds of carrots in one setting, you know what happens?
I only ate 2.
Okay. So this
But
guy
I
was.
still have to wear these. Now I got my Elvis pair on today. You like them? I got another new pair. This is my Elvis edition.
So can I finish the story about this guy?
No, I don't want to hear it.
They want to hear it. This
They've
guy.
done left the channel.
This guy.
They have done left. You ditched the Midwest. You have badmouthed us good folk in the Midwest that they're all gonna send hate mail to New York for raising you.
That's right. That's right. I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, you're here.
This guy pulls a gun out.
Actually,
of a
we're in
traffic sign.
Oklahoma, right?
Yes.
We're in Oklahoma. Where are we at now? What's the town? Bendo? Bendo?
No, not Bender. Anadarko. We'll say that. It's easier to say.
Anadarko.
Yeah. Can you say that 5 times fast?
Nope. I
Okay.
barely got it out right once. Might have to go get the secretary to pronounce it right. So we're down here in Oklahoma, see? And you see how I just swirled around getting to say his conversation?
Mm-hmm.
A good politician can do that. They can swirl their way right around the conversation they want to avoid, like UFOs.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, back to this story. We're down here at Ransom. Did I say that right? Ransom?
Wind Ranch. Yep.
Ranch.
Yep.
AKA Sermon on the Mount.
Yep.
I said mound the other day.
Yes. It's not mound.
We're doing a little rehab and beautiful remodeling.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell your story now.
Okay.
I just want to talk about where we're at.
Okay. So this guy gets
I
out
need
of
more coffee. I'm getting excited.
You need more coffee, yes. I've only had 5 cups this morning.
That's my first cup, but I've had about 60 ounces of Earl Grey fine black tea with
This
a little
morning?
bit of Earl Grey cream, La Cream tea in it. It's got the flowers in it.
That's too much.
That's good stuff. But
That's
this is my favorite coffee with my favorite creamer. This is a little, I'll just call it BR because they're not sponsored by us. Brand coffee, and I've got
We're not sponsored by that.
dark silk almond milk in it.
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate,
Dark
silk almond milk, right? And an ice cube made out of a styrofoam cup.
And I put some of that dark chocolate in my coffee. It made it really good.
I like it. I like dark chocolate. Y'all like dark chocolate? Send us a comment. You know, V-Day's coming up too. We gotta talk about that. Chocolate.
V-Day.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Valentine's Day. I hope you all got your wife some chocolate and some flowers.
And didn't use it for a prop.
Well, I did do that. Makes good props.
Okay.
And then it's a dual purpose. You know, everything should be a dual purpose.
Yep.
That
I
was
don't know
good
about
purpose.
that. Mine asked for something weird, but I'll leave that alone.
That was
Can
fun.
you? Okay.
I had a good suggestion
Wait a
for
minute.
your wife, but
Road
you
rage.
didn't. You didn't like.
I forgot
that.
about it.
You
I
didn't
really
like-
did. I actually truly forgot about. I was going to let you finish road rage at some point. You
I
ready?
got to tell about the road rage, and I got to tell about the airport incident.
Okay, go.
So the road rage, a guy got out and
Where at? Do we know?
I have no idea. Don't even remember that part of the story.
You
when you have
it
ADD,
matters.
when you have ADD, there's
It matters
certain
if you're
parts
East
of the
Coaster
stories.
or a West Coaster or a roller coaster.
Virginia, I think.
That'd be
I
East
think it's
Coaster.
Virginia. And
You like roller coasters? I bet you do.
I hate roller coasters.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I hate them too.
So he gets out and he's waving a gun at traffic. They were
You know,
stopping
wait a minute,
traffic.
wait a minute. Squirrel. This is how I feel, folks, about roller coasters. I can let him drive on an old Missouri road in
And you have
Arkansas.
and you have just
And
as
it's
much
just
fun
as
as
good.
roller coaster. Yes, yes.
And you pray just as hard to make it alive, if not more.
And you scream just as much too.
I do scream
Folks,
a lot.
he-
through driving.
he- he got-
my hand cramped for 2 days
Yep.
with you driving.
Yep.
Because I held on to that door handle so tight. I was so flexed up. My hand hurt. I couldn't even hardly hold a hammer on Monday.
You were
Then
very,
I had to run the joysticks, and I was like, "Ooh, that hurts."
you
Crampage.
You need to take chill pill. Take a chill pill.
I've had too much caffeine.
Yes. Yes.
I'll admit it.
So
See what you did? That's what happens. And I feel bad too. I'm all excited we're filming because we totally missed last week all the way. Folks, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. We both had our big event at the Cowboy Church last week, the Chuck Wagon Feed. It was amazing turnout, 100 people.
100 minutes.
17 kinds of meat and stews and soup.
Oh man.
And we had a good speaker, good singer.
11 roasters of
But
meat.
we had to get preparation for the big event, and hey, we're leaving for 10 days.
Yep.
And I've got businesses and families, and Shelby's got a church to run and a family, and we Shelby overslept 3.5 hours, but we made it down here. Moving along. Tell your road rage story.
Road rage story. So,
It wasn't you, was it?
Nope.
This ain't an old story. I mean, this is for real. It was on the news. This isn't something Shelby
like
did in New York.
No, 2 days ago.
I hope not.
And
I heard the word gun and I got scared.
well, that happens. So the guy pulls the gun out of the traffic stop,
Okay.
and you know, with a
I'm
with a
almost
gun,
following you. I'm about to wreck this car.
with a gun, there's always comes responsibility. Like everything in life, like marriage or like parenting, there comes responsibilities.
Valentine's Day.
And that's made up holiday. Anyways,
Man, my mom had a flower shop for years. I couldn't stand Valentine's Day. All the ooey gooey people come in. Oh, they're doing love. I gotta get the flowers and the chocolates. And I'm like, you don't even know what love is. Love's
and then
not buying
and then
flowers.
they were buying them for a different relationship next year.
Yep, usually.
Yep.
Especially the younger guys like you.
Yep. I'm not quite over the hill yet.
Hey, I'm cresting 50.
You are
I'm proud.
cresting.
Look at this hair. I'm cresting 50. I've got it all. I'm gonna let it grow out. I've decided I used to have hair like yours. I'm gonna let my hair grow out. I'm not gonna cut the beard. I'm gonna quit shaving my chest. I'm gonna let the hair grow long, the whole 9 yards.
Take a weed whacker to that.
I'm gonna look like Sasquatch at its finest.
We're gonna take a weed whacker to that.
You know, I think he's building a big hole in my property to make a cave or something.
I saw
Yeah,
Bigfoot
yeah.
out there when I was there one day.
Like Bigfoot and Sasquatch, the same thing, Dork.
Nope.
What's the difference?
Well, Bigfoot is really offended because he only wears size 10. But everybody,
My foot's a lot bigger.
it's like bad labeling. It's like nowadays woke labeling.
What? Don't quit saying that word. Stop! I still can't. Oh, go on. Move on. 'Cause you're gonna get us in trouble. You always got to push the button. Push the button.
Well, you know, sometimes you get service when you push the button. So we're running out of time, and I got to finish the story.
We got to film another one anyways. It's fine.
We got to tell the story about the guy.
I think we need to do part 2, and you can tell the story there.
Finish the story there.
That way, we only wasted part of their life, and they'll want to come back.
and they'll never be able
When
to
we
get
got
back.
offered that television deal years ago, that was part of it. See, every week you had to build up some drama or a big story so people would want to watch the next week. That was in our contract that we had to sign.
My life is
The build-up.
My life is a drama buildup. People
Well-
are always excited for what the next moment's going to hold, just being around me.
Yeah. Hey, and I want to do a shout out, by the way. We worked with a great crew this week and I was really tickled. I have to do a lot of work in Lebanon, PA. That's part of Hershey. And 6 men we worked with this week? Almost all of them are from Lebanon.
Yep, there's
Great guys. Is that the timer?
Yep, that's the timer.
Timer's up. Timer's
Yeah.
up. Shout out to you guys, Amos, you rock, buddy, and all you guys, Isaac and Eli and
Barnabas,
John.
John,
was a squirrel.
Harvey.
John was definitely you. And I told him that. And poor kid. I'll have to come back. Remind me to tell you all the porta potty story. I know it's not a number 2 though, but it's a good story.
Poor guy.
I'm Hard Rock.
I'm country, and I'm about out of coffee there.
Turn it off.
All right.
Thanks for letting us waste your time, and have a blessed week.